Hello, everyone. Okay. Oh, there we go. That was weird. I don't know why it said, "Hi, Latoya." That was so odd. It said I was streaming 3 days ago. That was odd. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there we go. That was weird. I don't know why it said, "Hi, Latoya." We don't need that sound on. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Kathy. How is everyone doing today? Don't mind me. I just couldn't get the red out of here. We're making a black flame candle. No, this is not blood. It's just red that I normally use for blood drips if I don't want to mix epoxy. But I could not, for the life of me, get the stick out because it was too far in the glue gun. So I had to just put my white stick behind it. Hi, Cynthia. I'm printing my decals on my UV make for the black flame candle. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Maritza. Normally, I would not waste this, but I could not get it out. Okay, the white is starting to come out because it's starting to turn pink. Now we just got to clear it until it's just white, because that'll be much easier to alcohol ink over. I might have to grab another stick. Normally I do this with clear. I'll kind of walk you through everything. You're recovering from surgery. What did you have surgery on, if you don't mind me asking? Hopefully it's a speedy recovery for you. Come on. I'm like half a stick in. Okay, that might be as good as I'm going to get it. There's definitely still some red in here. It's just hanging on for dear life, I guess. Okay. So right now I was just emptying my hot glue gun because it had a red glue stick in it. So I needed to clear it so that we can do white for our black flame candle. That's what we're doing tonight. And I'm just trying to get this to dry so I can throw this paper out and not be hot. I don't want anything hot in my what you call it. How is everybody? How's everybody's week this week? I might have to just set this one off to the side. Okay. There we go. All right, let's grab another paper because that we're gonna need. So tonight we are doing. Oh man! How are you feeling? Hopefully better. Where is, here we go. So I'm gonna grab the cup. Oh no, I need more whatchamacallits. I need more of these. Darn. Didn't realize I was out. Came back from looking at ooh, for your kitchen. Nice. I would absolutely love to redo my kitchen. Like, you have no idea. I would love to redo my kitchen. I want to redo our upstairs bathroom. Like, I would just love to do so many things. Oh no. In my house. But I'm a crafter, y'all. I'm not a DIYer. That's my sister. Like, I'm not a home, what do you call it? we call it? Like a home renovator. That's my sister. She's the one who does that. I play with glitter and she makes people's houses look nice. Including mine. I'm sorry, but I'm managing it. Aww. Wait, with a separate space for me, of course. Yeah, she plays with the paint. I just put the glitter on. So if she needed anything to sparkle, I'm her girl. All right, let me grab the cup. We're going to play with some inks too, and I need to get, what you call it? Is this dry? Okay, good. I did not do a very good job spray painting, but that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Bring this over. My decals are printing. I didn't even size them, so this is going to be interesting. No, I haven't. I should epoxy a table for her. That would be, I've always wanted to do that. I honestly want to do that with this table, but I'm nervous because it's wood. Not that I think it would be hard, but it would take a lot of epoxy. And then, like, if I ever messed it up, like, I'd have to get rid of the whole table and get something else. You know what I mean? So that's my worry. But I would love to do a table. Like, you have no idea. Okay, the first thing I am going to do, so let me walk you through the process here. There's a lot of different ways. Hi, Felicia. I don't know if I said hello to you. There's a lot of different ways that you can do a black flame candle. A lot of people will just use clear glue, like you would normally get for a hot glue gun. And then you would keep your cup stainless steel before painting it. I skipped a step because I have white glue sticks. So for me, it just made sense to paint this cup first, which I did a poor job, but I don't have time to do a second coat, and that's okay. We'll still be able to get it done. Some people just use stainless steel, then do the clear glue, and then spray paint the whole thing white, and then do your alcohol inks over top. I've also seen it done. I've done it white glitter and black candle wax. We're gonna do it the most traditional way, which is like that, like yellowy waxy color. So I have some inks we're gonna play with. When I first started, Christine, I had a cup turner. I had 2 cup turners from Amazon, honestly. And then when I wanted to be able to do more than just 2 cups, I upgraded to my Dino's tumbler turner, which I still have. That's my favorite one. And then I got a second 4-cup turner, which I wish I would not have. I wish I would have just gone back to Dino's. That one I also still have, but it's currently under my craft space because I've only been using 4, and I prefer to use my Dino's, even though it's loud. It still gets the job done. You know? Okay, so before we do the wax on here, I wanted to play with a couple of colors here. So what you will need to do this kind of cup is you need a you need a tumbler, obviously. You need a hot glue gun and glue sticks. Does not have to be white. That just happens to be what I have. I actually have no clear glue sticks. I only have colored glue sticks right now. You will want a heat gun to get your wax / hot glue to drip down a little farther, but you don't have to. You're going to want inks or paints, something to color the tumbler, and then, of course, your decal. So I have all of these inks here, and we're just going to, not me trying to take them through the pole, we're just going to play with them and see what colors are going to give me the good, like the best vibe that I'm looking for. I like to use melamine sponges, aka Mr. Clean sponges, for inks. I just feel like they soak up the ink, they blot really well. You can also use like real sponge, which you can get from any craft store. I just prefer these because they're easy to get. You can get a whole bunch of these for like literally so cheap on Amazon too. You don't have to buy the Mr. Clean. So I have some browns and I have some yellows. I just bought some of these browns. Ah, my finger still hurts from when I accidentally stabbed myself with a craft knife. It's going to be like a brownish yellow. I don't know how to describe it, but I want to see, okay, this I feel like is going to be a winner. Sunshine Yellow, I feel like is a yes. Butterscotch, let's see. So right now I'm just testing out inks to see like what color that's maybe. This is a maybe. I think this is a no, but we'll see. I might come back to that. This is Ginger. Ooh, I think that's too red. That's a definite no. Hopefully I'm not getting this through. Ooh, I am. That'll clean up with alcohol. This is Dandelion. We shall see. Okay, I feel like I might use Dandelion. Dandelion and Sunshine and Butterscotch is what I'm thinking. We just did Ginger. Girl, what are you doing? This is Caramel. I don't think I'm going to use Caramel, but Caramel's a good alcohol ink for wood grain. And then this is Honeycomb. Did I just have Honeycomb? No, that was Dandelion. Honestly, the 3 yellows might work together. Okay, so let me try the 3 yellows together before I throw Butterscotch in there. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. I just want to see how these all like look and layer together. So I'm literally just gonna put them like all on the same sponge just to kind of see what kind of vibe we get. So that was Sunshine Yellow, Dandelion, and Honeycomb. I just kind of want to see. Okay, yes. Yes. I might have to go in a little bit with Butterscotch later, but I like how this is yellow and kind of brown. And we'll be able to lighten it up with regular alcohol too, so it won't be so abrasively yellow, but I think these are the 3 colors we're going to go with for sure. Okay. Well, I'll keep Butterscotch close just in case, but that looks pretty good to me. I did get some on my thing, but it's okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this handy fancy cup, okay, and we're going to add our, to it. Let me put these over here so they're not in the way. Okay, so I need both my heat gun and I need this. So the idea here is that we're going to put the wax hot glue / across the cup and then use the heat gun to allow it to flow down a little bit more. So I like to put a lot at the top. And unfortunately this is still very much red, so we might have to take this back to the thing. And this is why you don't want to do this after you've epoxied, why you want to do this first. Because we want this to flow. So it's kind of hard to tell. But as I put the heat on this, it's making this strip, and that's why you also need to use gravity, it's making this strip get longer. You want to try and do it when you're first doing it, like not after everything has dried. I mean, you can. I would recommend it only because it's harder and takes longer to heat up. So we're probably going to have to take this back to spray paint it, but that's fine. So we're going to put a bunch right here. Like I'm literally going to squeeze this gun like 2 or 3 times. That way it has enough of like a flow to itself. And then we'll take that hot, and we'll let it flow down longer. And I'll show you what this looks like. You also want to be mindful, because this is obviously going to make your cup super hot, so be mindful, wear like thicker gloves or something, or just take breaks. Like I can already feel that almost 3/4 this cup is pretty warm. But that allows you to get more drips, okay? This will take a little bit of time, because if we want a lot of texture, we're going to want to like layer on top of layer too, so that's the other thing. So to get more texture, we want there to be like more than just one layer. So So let's try and get all the way around. Oop, I already need my other stick. I'm probably gonna need a second stick. Oh, my things are done on my Yuffie make. That's good. If it gets inside the cup, you could just cut it away with your craft knife. It cuts away really easily. Like I just got a little bit in the thing. I'll just trim that off. Okay, keep going here. Our first layer is always going to be pretty flat because it has nothing to like build onto. Once we go through with like a second coat, we'll be able to get at least a little bit more texture. And you can do as many coats as you want, you know, however long or thick you want your drip to be, you totally can. So this is what we have so far, right? So it's not super, it doesn't look super black flame candle-y. Yeah. Hopefully when we get our second coat on, it'll start to look a little bit more like a black flame candle. I feel like the hardest part of this is like, it's the time consumingness. Like it takes time to get your drips done. But it can be a really fun cup to work on, to do. I've done a couple of these. I did one that was like white glitter and a black drip. That one was fun. And then I did one with like, in my Facebook group with book pages. That was fun. Okay, we're almost to the end. I definitely am probably gonna have to get a second, well, technically a third glue stick. Let's let that drip down a second. See how far it goes. See, now we're getting a little bit longer drips. As we start to come over this way, back to where we started. We're literally just gonna do this until we feel good. Okay, so we've gone all the way around, okay? For the most part, it's almost dry. Might want to wait a little bit. Let it dry a little bit, and then we can go back around with our next coat. Let it dry, cool a little bit. And I'm not always patient. So now I'm going to kind of be a little bit more purposeful in focusing on putting drips. Honestly, that looks pretty good. Look at that dripping. I'm not going to mess with that one too much. I do have a mini fridge in here. I don't have it currently plugged in. It's technically a wine fridge, but I was using it as a mini fridge. Same thing. This is probably going to be where my decal goes, because this is where my drips are the shortest. Oh, I guess it could go over there too. It could go over there too, I suppose. So now we are literally just layering. Just layering and just going as we go. So like I'm just going to put a bunch of drips and then come back with my heat gun. And we're just going to layer. Layer until we are satisfied. And this is what adds a lot more of the dimension and thickness to your drips for your black flame candle. See, we're getting there. We'll have to fill in, of course, you know, that space, but we're getting there. Nice. We're just gonna keep going. I gotta go grab another glue stick. So this is what we have so far. Let me let these go down. Hi, Veronica. How are you? We're working on a black flame candle, even though this drip is very pink right now. Although that would look cute, like a pink drip with like a spooky ghost cup. That'd look kind of cute. Okay. See, so we're starting to build a little bit of thickness to our drip. We're also kind of overlapping our drips, right? Which gives that candle effect look. We're just going to continue. I'm just going to continue to do this. I'm going to go get a glue stick though. I might as well just go get the bag. Let me go do that. Stop giving me ideas. Let me grab. Okay. So like I have black, red, white. You can even get like glitter glue sticks. Like you can get every color you can think of in a glue stick. And this glue gun is a Gorilla Glue gun, and it's my favorite. I have like a regular, you know, like no-name brand, Michael's traditional one, too. But this one has 2 temps, which I like. It has a high and low setting. So I love to use this if I'm going to be doing glue drips or doing, you know, this style cup. Because the drips just they drip longer with the hotter glue gun. And you literally can just do this until you're satisfied. You could go with 1 layer if you wanted. You don't have to do more than 1. But again, like you don't have to do this for just doing a black flame candle. Any kind of drip that you want to do if you don't want to have to mess with epoxy. Definitely gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning of the rim. All right, let me put this next stick in here. Just got off work. I couldn't wait to be done with work today, although I do have to work tomorrow. I gotta be at an event tomorrow. It's only for a couple hours, but I'm already dreading it. Not because I don't know, it's just, you know, work on a Saturday. That's never fun. That's not fun for anybody. It's only 2 hours. That's what I keep telling myself. It's only 2 hours. Oh my gosh. See? So do you see how much better that's already starting to look with more than 1 layer? I love it. I love it. And we're just going to keep going. Sorry, I realized I'm not in frame. I'm like pushing the cup farther away from the center of the frame. Apologies. Let me back up a little bit. And if you want those drips to drip, all you gotta do is apply your heat gun right to that drip. Then you just keep going. This is definitely at least two glue stick job. I don't think I've ever done a drip and only used one. Maybe on a smaller cup, but I feel like I always go through at least close to 2 sticks. And then while we're waiting for this to dry, I can show you guys the new UV DTF. So excited about. I'm just going to do a few more drips and then we'll kind of see where that leaves us. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. I feel like it's giving what I need it to give. Other than the fact that it's pink. We can't control that though. I had a red glue stick in there before. Oh, I love that. Okay, so cute. Okay, so let's let the glue dry a minute. We'll give it a little bit of time. While we're waiting for that to dry, I'll have to take it over to spray paint it. And I'm using Color Shot spray paint, so it shouldn't take too long for it to dry. But I need to make sure that the glue is all the way hardened before I touch that and it was not dry. Before I take that over there. I would touch the one spot. Okay, so while though we're waiting, I'll show you guys the new UV DTF. So we have I have three new sheets that launched tonight. And they are too cute. I've already made a few things with them. Hence why I can't show you mine, because I've already literally used them. Okay, so we have 2 fall sheets and 1 spooky cute sheet. It is giving cute spooky. So the first sheet is the retro fall decal sheet. So this has just some cute little, like, they give me retro vibes. So this is the retro fall sheet. So you get, you're getting a ton of decals on this, and I just love these bigger sheets because you can do so much with these. This one, so far, I think I've only used one of them on here. I think it was this one, off of this sheet. But it's so cute. I haven't done my tray yet. That is one of the next things I need to work on, hopefully this weekend. Then the other fall sheet is this one. I've used almost everything on this sheet for something. This I used on a mug. I used the leaves for my fall cup, for the fall swap cup. I used the stack of pumpkins. This would have been really cute for a mug, but I was like, let me just do this one. Anyway, so this is the other fall sheet. This is like the traditional fall element sheet. And then finally, we have the cute spooky pumpkins and bows. They're too adorable. You get a few bats in there. You get spider webs, some cute little pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, little ghosties. They're so cute. So all of these are on my website. With this sheet, I actually made this cup right here. This was just a cup that I got from a brand that wants me to do a video for them. It's one of the 30 ounces that has like the spout top. The cups are so adorable. But I didn't do anything with the cup. The cup was already pink. All I did was add my decals. Then I added some glitter because I wanted a little bit of sparkle, and did a couple coats of epoxy. I still need another one to make it final, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. So cute. But I took some bats. Some of these bats were from last week's launch, which has the bat collection on it, the element sheet that came in the one bundle. Where is it? Oh, no, it was this one. It was the decal sheet. That's where I got most of the bats for this one. But that one released last week. I still have a few of those left. Too cute. But look how cute and simple, you know? So adorable. With this cute little decal sheet. I got a couple other ideas to do with some of these. I really want to use this one on like a plaid. I think that would be too cute. So those are the 3 sheets that launched tonight. So they're available on my website, LyshaBCreative.com, for anybody who'd like to check them out. And yeah. And we have another launch next week. That one will be a bundle, but you can always buy them separately, the sheets separately. Yes, the leopard bow, of course. You know me. It had to be leopard. I will have a leopard theme coming too. And books, because I also love books. Okay, let's see if this is dry yet. Dry? I'm being mindful, but... Okay. Let me see if I can trim the top now. Be careful, don't chop your fingers off. I already stabbed myself once this week. I don't need to do it again. I feel like you're not a real crafter if you haven't injured yourself at some point while crafting. You know, I just feel like it's a rite of passage as a crafter. I can't even tell you how many times I've hurt myself crafting. Honestly, it's a sport at this point. And I'm apparently a pro. Okay. Just want to clean that up a little bit. Okay, and then to soften that up a little bit. Some of those rough edges. Hi, Regina. No, gosh, no. Please do not feel bad. I stabbed myself earlier this week. I've injured my wrist crafting. Like, honestly, at this point, it should be an Olympic sport for me. Like, it's wild. Okay, so I just wanted to soften, some of those edges so they're not so rough when we go to epoxy. So I'm gonna let that cool again before I go spray paint it. And I'm just gonna spray paint it white. So if I hadn't had red already in here, we would move right to doing the alcohol inks, but because I had red in there first, and even though I've pushed one full glue stick through it, it's still coming out pink, I have to go and spray paint again to spray paint the cup white so that we can add our alcohol ink over top. But so far, so cute. And we'll also get my decals ready. I'll show you guys that process while we're waiting for this to dry. I'll have to move some stuff out of the way over there. My one table over there is such a mess. All right, a couple more minutes and then this should be dry. Oh, I can show you tomorrow's YouTube video. I still have to edit it, but oh, I am absolutely in love with this cup. It is so beautiful. Look how pretty this came out. Like, everything just worked and went together so well. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. Like, and everything on this cup is from Flynn Sister Supply Shop. So the vinyl, the UV DTF, glitter is a mix of a Maestra Creation glitter and Myra Makes It. Washi tape I got from Amazon and Michael's. I'm obsessed with this cup. Like, I'm so obsessed with it. Like, it turned out so amazing. I need one final coat before it's done. But, obsessed. I'm obsessed. It came out so pretty. Like, better than I imagined. And remember, I put this palette together for the last tutorial that I did, which was a couple weeks ago at this point, because I didn't have a tutorial last weekend. But I just blew me away. I didn't expect it to come out as good as it did. But I'm loving this style, inspired by Myra Makes It. It's almost like, I don't want to say patchwork, but like collage style. It reminds me very much of like scrapbooking. It's just so fun. So fun. All right, is this dry? Okay, this is dry. I'm gonna go spray paint this really quick, and then I'll bring you guys over so that we can laminate the decals. Hopefully they're gonna fit, because again, I did not size them to the cup. I just put them on the sheet and had it print them. have to do 2 coats. This one's empty. Here's the other white. There we go. Okay, come off, Mr. Top. Oh my gosh, I can't even get this top off. Why won't this come off? I am struggling with this top. Tell me I'm gonna have to pry it off. I literally cannot. I'm struggling to get this top off. I'm about to pry it off. Where's my scissors? Don't do this. Be better than me. But I don't know why this does not want to come off. What is happening? Right? Definitely a scrapbook vibe. And that is, yes, 1,000% where I started. Crafting wise, heck yeah. I can't even get under this. I don't know why this won't come off. There we go. My goodness. Okay, let me go finish spray painting that. I know. That's why I was like, let me not stab myself again for the 2nd time this week. Let's use something duller. Okay, we're probably gonna have to do 2 coats. Let me clear off this table and then we can laminate these whatchamacallits. I just have a lot over here happening. So give me a second. Alright, that's it. Go down here. This can go down here. And there's no lights over here, so, well, I have one, but it doesn't work very well. It's not very bright. Okay, let me bring y'all on over. Please. And then we'll come back. Sorry, you're staring at the floor for a second. Boop. Okay, so this is where my Eufy make is over here. So let me turn this not great light on. That way at least we have something. Well, that did nothing. Oh, that's why. Dun dun. Oops. I don't normally have this one plugged in because it doesn't work that well. It still really did nothing. It like barely lit up the space. It's fine. Okay, so this is my laminator from Eufy Mate. So let me just plug everything in because I unplug everything if I'm not using it. So this is a laminator. I have to heat it up, so all I'm gonna do is push the heating button and that will turn green once it's ready. Oh no! Bummer. Okay, well, we're still gonna laminate these, but I think I need to do a clean cycle of my ink. That way I can show you guys how it works. So, I don't know what happened. It's a little blue for whatever reason. Probably just means the ink needs to be pushed through again. But that's fine. I'll run it again, but at least for the sake of showing you guys how this works. Honestly, it's kind of cool. Not what I was intending, but it happens. Okay. We just have to wait for that to heat up. And then we can push that through. Let me just move I have to move the comments over here because I can't see them on my phone. You never scrapbooked? What? No way. Scrapbooking was so much fun. Literally one of my favorite things to do. I still have my scrapbook, I think. I scrapbooked for one of my kids too, my oldest. Oh. It should only take a couple minutes for this to heat up, but we're getting there. If y'all want, I can show you how I run my stickers through in a second too. You never have either? I loved it. Girl, I didn't know about tailgating until a year ago. Dead. That's funny. You funny, Liz. I definitely have to go out tomorrow and get some clear spray paint, though. That much I do need to do. It is nice to go back through the memories, right? It really is. Come on. I don't know why it's taking so long to heat up. We'll go back and do this one again too. And I'll show you guys how that is while we're waiting, because I'm gonna have to do 2 coats on that, anyway. Actually, while we're waiting, let me run. Oh, it's updating again. What are we updating? Oh, I needed to update firmware, so that might have been my issue too. Then scrapbooking on electronic, yep. Yep, and in the end, books will be printed out. Yep, then Facebook came. Okay, perfect. I was like, it shouldn't take that long. Okay, so then we're going to send this through. There's already, like, film in here. It's just like the laminator you would get from, I have one of those too, that you'd get from Walmart. And then it comes out this back side. Let me move you guys that way so you can kind of see. Comes out this back side. And then you do have to push stop on it once it gets past your print so that you can cut it out. So like that's good. So we'll stop it. Then it already has a cutter, so you're just going to push this back piece down, run the cutter on, and bam. So now we have our laminated sheet. So now I can cut away all this excess. And I'll go grab my scissors to do that while we're waiting for the, to update the firmware. I don't know where my good scissors are. Okay, it's updated the firmware. That is good. We can push that through again. We'll just cut this out. And now I have my 3 decals. But let me show you guys the process. I am doing a Yuki make tutorial on live in a couple weeks. I think it's at the end of this month. I'm pretty sure it's at the end of this month. I've never done either. Fun thing is, I have one in my Amazon cart. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. Bring it back, Veronica. It was cool and it served its purpose. It did. Literally, it's like, where do you put them? It's like that, it's like the, oh my gosh, it's like the photo albums. You know what I mean? Like, no one has photo albums anymore either because everyone's got, like, digital photo albums. It's crazy. All right, so we are going to reprint. Well, I'm going to reprint. I'm saying we. I mean, you guys are with me, so it's basically the same thing. I'm going to reprint. Let me grab my other. Hold on. Hold that thought. Let me just grab this. That way you guys can kind of see better what I'm doing. On this one. And I'll walk you guys through this. Okay, so I have, please excuse my messy desk. Oh, we're calibrating. Okay. Well, I just updated firmware. We're now calibrating. I'm probably going to run a test print real quick. So we're gonna go over to here. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna run a test print. Let me just get a piece of paper to put on this. Ah. Oh, that one's been used. That is what you call paper. I don't want to use that. Where's my paper? I hate when I can't find the things that I need. I know I have paper here. Oh, I found it. It's hiding. Gosh darn me cleaning. I clean and then I can't find anything. Okay, so we're going to run test print because I want to just test the colors. I've been turning my Eufy Make off. That way it doesn't keep going through cycling the ink. So, all right, put a piece of paper down just so that it doesn't get it on the bed and I can see the colors. We're going to let that cycle through. Hi, Lala. Look, I also spray painted this because I was going to do something cute, spooky with it, and it's just sitting here spray painted. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, continue. We have the standard bed. We're gonna let it do its thing. We gonna let it do its thing. It'll take a couple minutes. Then we'll see what's going on with the ink. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully it just needed a good go through. And while that is going, let me see if this is ready for another coat of paint. Okay, yes, I probably can do the next coat. Nice. Okay, that's gonna dry. This is printing. It's doing its thing. I moved a year ago and I'm still not used to my space. Can't find anything and nothing feels comfortable. Listen, I've lived here for 5 years and every time I clean, I put something somewhere new and then I can't find it. Never fails. Literally never fails. Oh, you know what I did see that I really want to try? Shawnee from Shawnee's Shop did a YouTube video on doing like a patchwork tumbler. And I've always wanted to make patchwork tumbler seamless patterns, like, you know, patchwork seamless files, I guess is what I mean to say. Because I think that just would be so cute. But I never thought of like just doing it myself on a cup. And now I low-key want to try it. I don't know if I have a bunch of fabric. I don't know if I'll do it with fabric. So I haven't done a fabric tumbler in a really long time, but I feel like it could be cute with different vinyl patterns too. I don't know, but I kind of want to try it. Okay, this is coming out. Slowly but surely. Here it comes. Or maybe not. Apparently it wasn't finished. It was taking a break. I thought it was. Just kidding. Taking its time today. Right? Like with different vinyl, oh my gosh. Like if I could find like plaid and like a bunch of other like fall ones, oh my gosh, that would be such a cute fall cup. I kind of want to try it. But I feel like I need to find like cute coordinating patterns. Like you need a bunch of patterns or vinyl that like some like have really busy patterns, but then others that are like more simple, you know, not as busy. Kind of want to try it though. Maybe if I get a break this weekend. After working tomorrow, we'll see. because it's also a grocery shopping week. Ugh, weekend, never fun. But yeah, I feel like something fall related, or I guess winter too. That could be cute. I have a bunch of like Christmas patterns. Maybe I could do with a Christmas cup. Ooh, I do have still from last year, Jessica Flynn's Christmas, whatchamacallits. She had some really beautiful, like very traditional, whatchamacallits in there, vinyl sheets. That could be cute. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Apparently this upgraded too. Oh, I can't see. Okay, all the colors look good. Interesting. The color pattern with which they do this now, like it used to print like this. The update now prints like this. And apparently I didn't have that sheet long enough. Interesting. But look, all my colors look good. Like nothing is off. I don't see any smudging. I wonder if it was just, there's no ink mixed, which is good. I can't tell. No, that's so odd. Nothing is mixed. Okay, maybe it just needs to go through again. Okay, so it looks good. Like I'm literally not going to change anything. I'm not going to do a deep clean or anything like that. I wonder if it was just because I didn't do the firmware. Okay, I'm going to grab a clear sheet. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with these from UV Make. They already know the issue with them. But it peels off the sticky a lot of times, so I have to sit here and fight with it. So give me a second. And then we'll get these printing, and at that point, the whatchamacallit should be done. So then I have to take, let me go grab my little dental pick that I use for weeding vinyl. So now, what I'm going to do is I have to peel this little carrier sheet off. And unfortunately, with these sheets, I need to just buy other ones. The sticky tries to come off with the carrier sheet, so you like have to keep pulling the size. You won't have anything for the ink to adhere to. I got this part acting up. Sometimes I get a really good go. You just literally gotta watch it. Because I want to make sure then, when I do this, that I don't put any of my print on where this, oh my gosh, that was bad, where this doesn't have the sticky on it. Okay, that part is a little bit annoying. But you can get regular or other UV DTF, you know, sheets or whatever to print on, and they would work fine. Okay. So now we're back over here. Hello, Alyssa. I just watched, yes, with the Pastel Christmas, Myra. Yes, I haven't watched her video yet, but I'm going to watch that tonight in bed while I'm editing my video for tomorrow. But it came out so cute. It was so cute. I love a good Pastel Christmas. Oh, it's a vibe. $200 a month on groceries? I wish, Jocelyn. We have a family of 5, and every time I go to grocery store, which is twice a month, I spend at least $400. I mean, if you really, really, really budgeted, maybe, but it definitely would be difficult. I always wished, so I already have these like ready to go. So all I need to do is reprint this because I've already put my sheet back on here. But let me show you guys like what this looks like. want to do. Why is this? I didn't really want to preview. Not what I wanted. It's already going to print as a sticker. Let me move this off so it'll maybe allow me to do that. I wanted to show you guys like what it looks like when I pull stuff in. Oh, here we go. Okay, I just needed to pull that down. We're gonna snapshot and it'll show me my screen. That way I can make sure everything is placed where I want it to be. Oh, it's cute. You're gonna love it. Oh my gosh. One in traditional Christmas and one in neutral. Ooh, neutrals. It's me and a 3-year-old and I'm at 100 a week. Yep, right? Sometimes 150. A new fan, right? I don't know what it is. I just love pastel anything, I think. That's like my whole vibe. Pastel anything. I love pastel Halloween. I also love neon Halloween. That's cute. I do markets on the weekends and the pink pastel and black combo sell immediately. Oh my gosh, really? I love that. Pink and black is just such a trend. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to be 100% and then it's going to show me what my screen looks like. Or what my bed looks like. So now we're on the bed of the thing. So now I can adjust things. Move stuff over. Basically just to make sure it's all on the screen. Oops. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to print. So we're going to go back to our print area. It's already set to be a sticker, but you could change the different ink modes. But because this is a sticker, it already has sticker settings. But like if I was doing this to like print on a substrate, then I might change the way the colors are. So this would have a white underlayer and then the color on top. You could do just the color layer. Maybe you're printing on something that's already white. You can add your gloss. You can just print white. You can do the color, then do the white. You can do 3 layers. You also can change what's called the choke on this. So give me a second to get out of here. Where is it? I think it's up here. Where is it? Oh, right here. The white underbase choke so that you would have more of an outline around your items and increase the amount of white that's printed. So that's an option too. But these are already set to sticker, so I don't need to do anything else. We're just going to click print. And it's going to print on my thing. Well, it's going to upload it. It's going to send the file. And then we'll press the green button. And then it'll be ready to print that. And we'll let that print while we're doing the inks on the cup. Takes a minute to load. It's always the hardest part, waiting for that. Hi, Ebony Boo. A black and neon. Oh my gosh, the fuck off cups and shirts are hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Also, I'm a huge opal glitter loving kick. Oh, I love opals. Listen, white glitter will always be, will always have like the largest, I'll always have the most amount of white glitter on my shelves. Because there's no 2 lights are the same. And you can do so much with white glitter. You know? Okay, let me, all right, I'm going to bring you guys back over here. Let me unplug though my pizza. Not my pizza. Well, that too, I guess. So let me unplug the, what you call it? Okay, let me move y'all over here. We're going for a ride. Ignore the garage. Okay. Let me grab the cup, which fingers crossed is dry. Oh, I guess I have to grab my iPad. Oh gosh. Okay. Ooh. It might not quite be dry yet. We might have to wait a couple minutes. The drips still look a little bit wet, and I don't want to touch them yet unless they're dry. So I might plug back in the heat gun and dry that a little bit. Let that do its thing. Oh my gosh, you wore it to work. Stop. What do you do? Because that's hilarious. I'm afraid to touch it. It looks not dry. Yeah, it's still a little bit wet. Just on the drips though. Right? The white glitter. You can't go wrong. I made 2 cups and they sold immediately to another vendor who then ordered 4 more. I didn't even get a chance to put them on my table. Dead. You have it? A printing factory. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're your Frost Buddy. How cool. All right, we gotta let this dry. I really thought it was dry. Like the whole cup is dry, but the drips, probably because I did spray a lot more because of course they were pink. So, but that's okay. That gives me time to get the inks that I need, which I said I was doing Sunshine Yellow, Dandelion, and honeycomb. I have butterscotch on standby though, in case we need a little extra darkness. Oh, let me get a palette so that I can put some alcohol in it. Where did I put it? Because we will want a little bit of alcohol. I don't know if this is the one that's opened, but my husband's always stealing my alcohol. Just a little bit of rubbing alcohol in there. We'll use that to blend things out. A bunch of the fuck off images. I feel like I've seen a few on my like the first page, like when you first open Creative Fabrica. I really want to use this glitter. I cannot wait to use this glitter. I need to get the bubble glitter. I can't believe I didn't order the bubble glitter. I need to go back and order. I just got a bunch of glitter. Like a bunch of glitter from Batty Glitter. I ordered it earlier last month, but can I tell you, my package went on the craziest tour of Florida before it finally made it to me. It was so nuts. Like I emailed Myra. I was like, I know this is not you, but yes, over 30 bottles. I was like, I know this is not you. My package is still not made it to me, and it's October. I literally just got it yesterday. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's not your fault. It was clearly USPS. I was like, I don't know if it's coming back to you though. I was like, it keeps bouncing between like 3 distribution centers in Florida. Like I have no idea where it's going. And she's like, well, if it doesn't, let's wait for it to like finally show like up as either delivered or that it's coming back. And she's like, and then I'll just overnight you. I'll pull the glitter again and overnight you. I was like, well, it'll probably show up. I was like, it's just taking, a scenic route. It's going on vacation without me. How dare it? So we were joking around about it or whatever. But when it finally got here, oh my gosh, I forgot how much glitter I ordered. When I pulled all those glitters out, I was like, oh my gosh, girl, you just destashed so much glitter, and look at you literally filling up your shelves again with glitter. But bubble glitter, it is exactly kind of what it sounds like. They're like tiny bubbles. I don't know if the bubble glitter is actually like completely spherical, but it definitely is dome shaped. So it gives like this bubble effect or look. I wonder if I could pull up a picture on here. I think it's Owl Cat Designs. She like put the bubble glitter on a tumbler. So did John from CST. Yes, I had to think about that. I had to think about what his whatchamacallit was. But it's just so pretty, and I wasn't sure like how well it would go on a cup, but the cups that I've seen people use them with, it's so cute. Let me go out of here and let me see if I can pull up her website and pull up the glitter. Hold, please. While we're still waiting for my cup to dry, which hopefully will dry soon. Let's go to glitter. I guess color. I know it came in a gold. So let's look at the golds. I guess I could have gone by. Is it sold out? Sad face, sad face. Hold on. Let me go by new releases. Because it'll show me everything that's been released. It should at least. Unless she pulled it off. It was so pretty though. I'll be so sad if it's gone. It was a little bit of a while ago. No, that's not it. Darn. Is this it? Maybe it's that one? No, I don't think so. Is it that one? No, I feel like it looks different. I could go to her page. I think she had a reel or something with it. Although it might have been a story, now that I'm thinking about it. It couldn't have been this far back out. I wonder if she sold out of it. Darn. Sad. Darn, now I can't get it. Let me see if I can find it on her page. Or find it on, you know where I know Kat posted it? I know she posted it in one of the groups. I think it was Flynn Sisters. I saw her cup. Let me search her name in here. And I'll show you what it looks like under epoxy. I was like, where's the search button? I love how I said Kat and it pulled up anyone but here it is. So it's a little bit harder to see, but like, oh, it's so pretty. That's the bubble glitter. It is so pretty. That's all bubble glitter. But it just looks so much more textured than like regular glitter. I don't know how to describe it. I do know that Callan Grace Designs did also release, she's not calling hers bubble glitter. I can't remember what she's calling it, but I did just see that she released a bunch of colors in that same texture. Okay, I'm back. What was I gonna say? Right? It's so pretty. These people expect me to help them? No, it's like still, I love how it's still so smooth. So she did more than enough coats to make the cup smooth because she was able to get her decals and stuff on it. But it's so crazy. And that's why I didn't like jump on it originally, because I was like, what if it's not going to be smooth? Like, what if it's just going to leave a textured feel? But people have been able to like get it smooth. I'm not sure if it takes a bunch of extra coats of epoxy, but it's so cute. Yes, that really would look cute for a beach cup. Why is this taking so long to dry? I wonder if it's because it's on the, whatchamacallit. It's like some of it is dry. I think I turned this off. I did. Okay, let me plug my heat gun in and try and dry this. Because otherwise we're going to be here all night waiting for paint to dry. We don't have time for that. I still have to edit for YouTube. Okay, let me scoop this out of the way though. I touched it. I'm fired. This like does not want to dry. And I don't have my little mini fan. Well, I do, but it's dead. I keep forgetting to bring it upstairs to charge. The first coat dried so quick. It's like so close to being dry. Not me blowing on it like it's gonna make it better. All right, let's let this cool, because when it's hot, it's gonna be sticky. We don't want that. Dry. Cool off. Hopefully that's dry enough. It is gonna get a little bit warm, but it's okay. So now I have to wait for it to cool. This part right here is like so shiny, I can tell it's not 100%. Oh, really? I haven't seen Lauren over there. I haven't seen that glitter over there. I haven't been on her site though in a while. I do want to order some more vinyl sheets. I'm thinking about, I don't know. Vinyl was not huge when I was doing vinyl, and I still have a lot of vinyl. So I feel like I want to have my vinyl printed, like the vinyl that I've created. And then there's a couple others that I definitely want to have vinyl for, but I feel like vinyl has not been popular. People are over vinyl, I feel like. At least lately. Oh my gosh. You got glow in the dark glitter? Oh. My kids love when I'm getting a box from It's Pretty Personal, because it always comes with an airhead, and so they fight over who's going to get the airhead from that package. So they love when I order from there. Oh my gosh, they're too funny. I'm going to go get a cup arm while we let that cool. While we let that cool, okay, and then we're just gonna go for it. I know, it's like the kids love it. My kids love it, at least, and it doesn't matter to me because I'm not a big airhead. I'm not a big candy person anymore. Like, I love chocolate. I do love chocolate, but like, I would rather have food over candy. And maybe it's just because I'm older. I don't know. Oh, I gotta show you these too. I got these, and now I want to do a bunch of snow globes. So these also came in my package from Myra. She put some freebies in there. Look, Beetlejuice. Now I want to make a Beetlejuice cup. You love airheads? I got some Jack Skelly's. I think I had Jack Skelly's though before. These are poison apples. And then look, these are knives. They're bloody knives. So now I want to do a horror cup, a horror snow globe cup. That would be so cute. We'll see if I have time. I feel like the season for doing spooky cups comes so quick, and I never get through all of my ideas. I have yet to get through every single idea I've ever had. Because I always have new ones every spooky season, and I never get through all of them. Okay. We're doing what I did before. We're literally going to add all of the color to the same thing. So we're just going to pull a little bit there, pull a little bit there, And there's like no rhyme or reason how I'm doing this. We're just going for it. Oop. Done. So we're gonna do this. We're just gonna blot all over, and don't fret. I know you're going, wow, that's very yellow. It is. But it's okay because we'll come back with just clear. Hello. We'll come back with just rubbing alcohol to make it lighter. The hardest part is definitely going to be getting in all these nooks and crannies in between the whatchamacallits. For sure that will be the hardest. But yes, definitely getting in between all these spots is going to be hard. Oh, I don't know. Oh, but now I wish I had the bubble glitter so that I could try it. I feel like that would look so cool. It could look like a little, like literally look like bubbles. Oh my god, that would look so cute. Now I'm about to post in the group, in Myra's group. I need someone to put the bubble glitter in. Oh wait, I think Myra did it. I think she did it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's how she showed it. I wonder if it's on her Instagram. But I feel like it might have been a story. And not like a post. See, I'm having a hard time getting in all those little crevices. Ah! How am I going to get... I might have to take a little paintbrush to get in there. I didn't anticipate that. Okay, we got to add some more of all the colors. Oh, yeah. I guess the other thing is I don't have to put so much on here, especially if I'm going to go back over with just rubbing alcohol. I guess technically I don't need to like cover the whole cup. Because as I add that color, is this the one I just did? I don't remember. I think this one I haven't done yet. Yeah. I've seen people use paint too and not use alcohol inks. But it's like this specific Arteza color, and I have Arteza paints, but I don't have that color, and I'm not spending money just to get one color. So that's why I always err and do inks instead. I am dabbing the heck out of this thing. Going to town. I definitely am going to have to do a thing. Paintbrush. We're getting there, though. I wonder if now I want to start adding some... I keep saying clear. Like, hello, Lysha. It's not clear. Girl. If I want to start adding just alcohol. But see, now this is going to, like, lighten everything up. Blend it a little bit better. Could also just spritz alcohol on it if you wanted. That kind of will make the colors look a little bit more dispersed. So it kind of just depends on what's the vibe you're going for. I guess I didn't need to add so much alcohol in here. Alcohol ink, not alcohol. Not actual alcohol. Oh, I could go for a glass of wine. Whiny crafting, perfect combo, right? Definitely a combination that I could get down with. Can't forget the butt. Okay, I gotta now figure out how to get in the crevices here. A Rocky Horror bundle? Okay. That would be kind of cool. I feel like though now everyone's gonna start moving into Christmas already. Because by the time you would get like your prints and stuff, you don't really have a lot of time to work on a cup to only have it for, you know, a week before Halloween. Unless you're someone who does spooky all year round, I suppose. All right, we're definitely gonna have to switch to a paintbrush. Probably even want to add more alcohol to it. But before I do that, let me get a paintbrush. Just put a little bit of all the colors in here. Get a little paintbrush. So we can get in some of those smaller spots. Okay, this works. Cute. Okay. Didn't anticipate this part. This is probably why I did it the other way before. Because I didn't want to have to fight with all the crevices. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm going to go back around though with more alcohol for sure. I think I'm going to use a fresh sponge too. Just to So how was everyone's week? Dead. I'm glad it's over. I say that every week though. Oh my gosh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, we're gonna add some more alcohol into here, and then we're gonna go to town with just a clean. Oh, girl! I just spilled. It's okay. It'll dry. But how rude, man. The week just never goes quick enough for me. Like, it just doesn't. This is giving a little too much honeycomb vibe. I wonder if I should have added more brown. I am always ready for the weekend. I just need the weekend to be longer. You know? Like, because 2 days is not enough. It's not enough. I'm going to put a little bit of brown. Let's see what this does. I'm a little nervous, but we're going to go for it. Okay, we got a little bit of a grunge look. Kinda. Boop. Let's see. She works 4 10s and loves it. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I could get down with that. I think it's my brother, yeah. He works like 3 12s and then a 4-hour shift on like Saturdays or something. I get why that's like so advantageous because you get 3 days off. But I don't know if I want to be at work for that long. I'd be like, do I have to be here? Can I go home? Please. Please. This is giving a little too much honeycomb right now. I need to figure out how to make it grungier. Let me think. Not together. Oh, see, that would suck. That part would suck. And then when like none of them are weekend days either, it's like, sure, I'm off, but everyone else is working. I've been looking for a smashed witch, Regina, and I have not found one that I like. Ah! That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think. I think it needs brown. And I don't think that this butterscotch brown is working. What was the other one I was like, ooh, that could be close. Maybe it was latte. I'm looking back at my swatches like I'll be able to tell. Okay, maybe this one. Let's try this brown. This is either going to be great or horrible. Okay, well, actually, it's not bad, but I don't feel like it's dark enough. Or not dark enough, but I don't feel like it's covering up the yellow very much, I guess. I did too much yellow, not enough brown. I don't have gingerbread. I have ginger. The fall vinyl and sticky element sheets. I did not. Soft denim and cream plaids. Ooh. Well, in New York, it doesn't get as crazy hot. I mean, it definitely has gotten warm here. Don't get me wrong. But my garage is connected to the house, so when the air is on, it's cool out here. So I do pretty good. Now, the winters, that's another thing. It does not get as warm out here as it does in my house. So I do have a heater, what do you call it? I almost said an acetone heater. That's not correct, Alicia. A kerosene heater. Struggling. Acetone heater. Girl, get your life. Not be making up heater types. And that works really well because then I don't have to increase the heat in the house and make everybody sweat to death. But I also can keep it really warm out here when I'm working in the dead of winter. Okay, this looks better, but I still feel like it's too yellow. So I think I need to continue to keep adding brown. More brown. More cowbell. Ooh, brown, don't turn green on me, please. That's not okay. I wonder if I added white. Or really white is just going to lighten it. I don't hate it, but I definitely feel like I went too heavy with the yellow. Let me look at caramel. Let's see what caramel does. Caramel's a little bit more red. I can't hurt at this point. At this point, we're experimenting. That is literally what inks are. I could, but the problem is the cup is already so yellow that the yellow is totally going to still show through. I definitely could also continue to add more alcohol too to lighten it so it's not so abrasive. It definitely looks old, I'll tell you that. It's giving this is old. Maybe. I don't think I have espresso though. I have latte, caramel, butterscotch, ginger. I think ginger was the red though, wasn't it? Wasn't it this one? Let me see. I wish I had sepia. Sepia, I feel like, would help a little bit here. But I'm out of all my other normal browns. That's a red. Dag nabbit. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I have no brown. Aw, butt muffin. I don't know what a butt muffin is, but... Whoops! I do have white. Oh, what's this brown? Oh, I do have espresso. I thought it was out. Okay, let's see what we can do with espresso. Dead. It kind of does. I definitely feel like I need to lighten it up a little bit too, so maybe I'll do that first before I start adding more ink on top. It definitely is giving... Who smoked in this house? Oh my gosh. Okay, easy does it, Alicia. A little overzealous with your pouring skills lately. Soak it up. You know what I can do? Where's my spray bottle? I'm going to spray this with alcohol and then dot it. So I'll be able to get a little bit more off. Haha! Okay. Let's towel it off. Okay. Haven't done this before, but sometimes you just have to try anything. Okay, actually, not a terrible idea, Alicia. You may have saved your cup, because look how much better it looks when it's a little bit lighter. Okay, hold on. One more go. Because I kind of missed the top. Because I can always dirty it up a little bit. But when you add too much color, that's when things get crazy, you know? Okay. It's still a little yellow, but now I can add some brown and feel better about it. Wow. Nothing like a little bit of alcohol to just peel it all away. Okay. Brown. Okay, let's look at the brown first before I get ahead of myself. Wow, that's very dark. Should we just go for it? Because well, let's see. Surprisingly, that didn't do as much as I wanted it to. Kind of surprised. So, more brown. Grunge it up. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Alicia, too much. Girl, too much. I'm going to blot this and then go in with plain alcohol. Don't fret. Don't fret too much, at least. I should have just got it. It would have made my life a little easier. Take the other side of this sponge and just blot it, blot it, blot it. And if we don't like it, we'll just do what we did before. It's still giving like red under it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe. I know, I feel like the drips are okay. Okay, where's that paper towel? Blotting the heck out of this. Oh no, I'm getting green. No! We can't have green. That's not gonna be okay. We can't have a green candle. So one thing about adding browns, sometimes it turns green. Bummer. All right, I'm gonna switch to, honestly, my goodness. I gotta clean off this part a little bit. It's turning green. I don't like that. Color theory is harder than you think. It's good, right? Exactly. Color theory is not cool sometimes. It definitely is giving old, for sure. Black? I'm scared. My black is like blacker than night. That's what I'm afraid of. I do have a gray. I also might just have to take a break from it and then come back. Because I think the cup is wet. And that's why I'm getting green. Because I blended so many gosh darn colors. So it might be we have to come back to it. Or I have to end up painting it a cream color. Which is fine too. I think the last time I did this, I left the, like this style. This was super yellowish, like old. And then this was more of a cream color that I did for the drip, but. Okay, I might have to just stop for now. And let it be. Let it dry overnight. And then come back and add brown. Because it's giving moldy candle. Right now because of the green that is ever so present. And I don't think candles can mold. Anybody? I mean, it doesn't look horrible. I just was going for a lighter color, and I think I just did too much yellow. Multi-candle, that's what it's giving with the green spots. I should have left it at the first, like, yellowish. Even though it was yellow and, like, too yellow than what I was going for, I should have just left it. Because that was closer than whatever this has turned into with the green. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to mess too much with it. I got to let it dry. I need to listen to my own advice. I'm always telling people when I'm doing my videos that, number one, less is more. And sometimes you have to stop and walk away and come back to it later. So I need to take my own advice. And I need to just leave her alone. And come back tomorrow and see where to go. You know? Because I also could also spray paint it white again and start over. That's a good thing about inks. Some of it is going to show through, but not too much. Honestly, that might even get me the color I want. You never know. So yeah, sometimes you have to regroup, literally. It doesn't look terrible, aside from the green spots, which I don't love. But that was because of the different browns we added. I say we, like, I've just looped you guys into this. That I added. I think it'll still look good when it's done, but I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let it dry overnight because I definitely need to let it dry. Then I'll see where I'm at. I do wonder if I spray paint it white again with all this color, if the original color will bleed through, but it'll bleed through lighter. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? But that's also an option. Okay, so this is what we got. This is what we got. Let me pick up, clean up. Normally I keep those, but I'm not going to keep them tonight because I have a bunch of sponges. Wow, what a mess I made. Wouldn't be me if it wasn't messy. All right, y'all. Well, that is it for tonight. I can't put the decal on, of course, because I have to. I wanted like a cream color. That was like the goal. A little grungy, a little green. I mean, a little cream, not green. That's what I wasn't going for. Oh no, is my thing stained forever? Normally it comes up so well. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get another white one. Let it sit too long. That's all right. Yeah, like vanilla, like vanilla candle with a little bit more brown. I should have known I was going too heavy on the yellow, but I just was very excited. I was very excited because those colors looked good separate and they looked good together, but I added too much and I should have gone back in with the plain, like just alcohol. Yes, yes, like kind of like French vanilla vibes, but just a little bit more brown. So that's it for tonight. I will try and post updates. May look at this tomorrow when I come back from work and decide where I'm going to go with it. Couldn't even think of the word. I did finish this one from the last time I was live here. I did post this too. This one got finished. Came out so cute. Cheddar cheese gone bad, literally. That one came out so cute. I need to put this one up on the website. That one came out good. We were able to get a good orange after a few tries. But that's what it's like to work with ink. Sometimes they cooperate with you and give you exactly what you want, and then sometimes they don't. And that's okay. All right, y'all. Well, that is it. I'm going to go get my YouTube video ready for editing. Don't forget, tomorrow, YouTube video. I might push the premiere of this till later in the day since I have to work during when this would premiere. And I hate to miss a premiere, and I really love this cup. So I might push this one until 3 p.m. tomorrow instead of noon. That way I can also be live with y'all, like watching the premiere together. So yeah, look for this tomorrow. So exciting. And I will see everybody tomorrow at the premiere or the next time I'm live. I'll be live, I think it's the end of the month again here on YouTube. But I'll have more dates. I'll have more of an idea when I look at the calendar that I created forever ago. All right, guys, have a great night, a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.